Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. It's like 3 o'clock and I just finished getting ready. I spent the morning working at home, getting a workout in, and just went makeup free for most of the day. Felt really good. I have a little bit of work left to wrap up here on my laptop, and then I have a date night tonight in Dallas with my man and my sister and brother-in-law and some friends. It's gonna be so much fun. So true story, Jordan swears he didn't do it, but someone subscribed to my email, my work email, to a Golfers RX subscription, and I am learning all the things golf. I cannot golf for the life of me, but Jordan is a fantastic golfer. He says he didn't do it, but I think he's setting me up for like birthday gift ideas, Valentine's Day gift ideas next year, I don't know. Today I'm learning about solid strategy when you are faced with a hole laced with bunkers, waters, and trees. Okay. I'm gonna go grab a coffee at Starbucks because we love coffee. Once I get my coffee at Starbucks, the game plan is I'm going to sit and talk to you guys about coming off of birth control. This is a huge thing for me, and I'm going to kind of sit and tell you guys why it's such a big deal for me. The more I talk about it on my Instagram stories, the more I'm like, wow, them too. Like, there's a lot of women out there that have these same questions that I was facing when I came off of it. So I'm not a doctor. I'm gonna preface with that. I'm literally just sharing my personal experience with birth control and the difference and how incredible I feel off of it.
Good afternoon. Thanks for choosing our Starbucks. What can I get started for you today?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am doing great. I'm gonna do a grande cafe misto with almond milk and then 1 pump of the caramel brulee syrup.
Come on up.
Thank you. All right, so I just got a grande cafe misto with almond milk and then 1 pump of the caramel, however you say it, brulee sauce, and then I add liquid stevia. It is so good. It's been one of my go-tos, but I'm gonna let it cool down real quick while I talk to y'all. But I want to share this little story with you guys and then talk to y'all about birth control. So the other night I was in the Panera Bread drive-thru. Jordan had a really long day in the OR at work, and so I was like, babe, lay here on the couch. I'm gonna go grab dinner for us and just we're gonna hang out and watch a Christmas movie. And so I was in the Panera Bread drive-thru. There were about 10 cars in the drive-thru. I took Brody with me and we were just sitting in the car and I had the window cracked open for him, and I felt like the Holy Spirit was like, you're gonna buy food for one of these cars in line. I was like, okay, cool. I feel like we've all had moments where by the time we actually get to the window, we're like, we're good. At that point, I was like, you know, whatever. I'm probably just like thinking these things up in my head. And in that moment, I kid you not, I felt the Holy Spirit tell me, how am I supposed to use you when you do not step out in faith as I ask? And oh my word, you guys, I was sitting there, I was just like grabbing my steering wheel and I'm like, that was probably literally my face. And so I pull up to the window. I gave her my debit card for mine. My order was like $13. And I was like, I would like to buy the car behind me in the drive-thru. And she was like, oh, they've actually already paid for theirs. It was a drive-up order. So I was like, okay, well, the car behind them. And she looked at me with these big eyes and she was like, ma'am, that's a $57 Panera Bread order. And I sat there for a minute, and I kid you not, like in that split second, it was like the Holy Spirit was like, are you still gonna do it? And I was like, you know what? Here we go. So I gave her my card and I paid for their order, and I truly believe that that family needed that in that moment. I'm not saying this to say that I paid for someone's dinner in any way. I'm saying this to say, if God calls you to step out in faith, follow through with that obedience. I don't know what that family needed. I don't know if that family even needed it, but I truly believe that God knew in that moment, and I truly believe that that blessed that family. I just want to say that I truly do believe that sometimes God will give us different stages of stepping out in faith. Back to regular programming, you guys. I'm here to talk about birth control. This has been a personal conviction of mine for quite some time. Coming off birth control was something that I thought about doing for about 3 years, and I never did it because I was so scared of what was going to happen to my body afterwards. And so I am here to literally just share my story, share my personal journey of coming off birth control. It has been almost 3 full months now. By the end of this year, it will be 4 months that I've been off birth control. I'm probably going to miss some questions in regards to birth control and whatnot. So if you have any along the way after watching this video, please leave them in the comment section below. And if necessary, I will do a part 2 to this video. First and foremost, I want to state that I was on the pill for quote unquote health reasons. My time of the month, every month, was so bad that it would make me so sick. This was when I was in high school. It was so bad that I didn't want to do anything for about 7 days out of the month. So it was really cutting into my quality of life. I had been on the pill since I was 18. And so for me to come off of it was really just a really scary, intimidating thing. thing. You know, I had heard so many horror stories about girls coming off the pill and then their hormones go crazy and their skin's breaking out and they gain weight, or they can't keep weight on, or like just all these crazy things. And to be honest, it was terrifying. It was really scary because I didn't know what was gonna happen. The biggest fear for me was that my skin was gonna start breaking out, because that was also another reason that I got put on it. My skin when I was 17 and 18 was going through a really, really bad hormonal acne phase, believe it or not, and that was also another reason that my doctor put me on it. So I was on birth control for 2 quote-unquote health reasons, and so to come off of it was scary. It would be one thing if I got on it for, you know, preventing getting pregnant, but that was not my reason at all. I do believe that there is a whole nother realm to this in regards to moral reasons behind birth control. The more the Holy Spirit starts convicting me, the more I realize that I probably shouldn't have been on birth control in the first place. That's just my personal conviction. Some things that I noticed almost immediately after stopping the pill. I stopped cold turkey. I actually didn't even wait until I reached the end of my pack for the month. I literally just stopped taking it. Now, I was on minestrone for 7 years, and then my doctor switched me over to the generic brand, which was, I don't remember the name of it, but it was minestrone. It was just the generic brand. And so it was a low dose estrogen. It actually, within the first 6 months of taking the pill, completely took my period away. I had not had a cycle, I had not had a period in almost 9 years, and that is initially what terrified me. When I came off the pill, I thought it was gonna be bad. I thought I was gonna be sick all over again. I thought everything about my body was going to go completely haywire, and it was very intimidating. I'm being so transparent right now. This is really hard. I just hope this helps someone. One of the first things that I noticed within 2 weeks of coming off my medicine was how much inflammation my body lost. I did not realize how inflamed my body was in general until I stopped taking this pill. Whether it was water weight, inflammation, I don't know, but my body was fighting tooth and nail against the hormones, fake hormones that I was putting into my body every single day. That right there was alarming to me. It just made me realize that what I was putting into my body was not made by God, and he did not intend that to go into my body. And I just immediately was like, whoa. I really don't know how to explain it other than the fact that I just felt like inflammation was just gone like that from my face, from my body in general, from my legs, from my arms, from my, just everything. It just disappeared. And that truly, truth be told, felt amazing. The second thing that I noticed was my skin has a completely different glow now. I don't know what it is. I will try to see if I can post before and after photos here, but something about stopping the birth control just completely shifted everything. I just feel different. I feel like my skin's healthier. I feel like I lost a lot of redness that was in my face initially when I was on the pill for so many years. I've always had hyperpigmentation, and I feel like even that's starting to go away. I don't know, maybe call me crazy, I don't know, but I just have noticed that my skin is glowing in a different kind of way. The next, and probably one of the biggest things for me, is that I noticed that my anxiety levels completely dropped. This was not just me that noticed it, my sister noticed it, and so did Jordan. They were the first to immediately notice the difference in my stress levels. Don't get me wrong, I'm a very, very upbeat person, always 24/7. I mean, I have my days, but you can ask Jordan. That's why they call me Little Miss Sunshine. I just always am a glass half full kind of person. But there would be days where work would get the best of me and my anxiety took over, and it was just like a stressed mess, if you would say. And coming off this medicine just truly, like, it did something, it changed something completely. I don't know, I can't put a finger on it. I can also focus better. I know, it's amazing. Wow, I feel like I can focus better. I have clearer thoughts. I feel like I can get tasks done much simpler now, like such as like doing one task at a time and not feeling like I have a gazillion things going on. I mean, I do have a gazillion things going on. I feel like I can get things completed quicker now because of the focus that I have. On top of that, I just feel better. Like I can't explain it. It feels like this fog that was clouding my thoughts every single day is just lifted. It's just gone, and that is the best feeling, you guys. I was really worried that it would take like 6 months for me to get my cycle back, and truth be told, I got it back in 4 weeks, which is amazing after 9 years of not having one. And the way that I see it is this, you know, I had already had the conviction to come off of it for quite some time. I do believe that that was the Holy Spirit just trying to encourage me to just trust him and trust that he made my body how it should be made. But I do want kids. I want kids sooner than later one day. I will be 30 next year, and I would prefer to have kids before I'm 32, you know, let's be honest. So I really do want little kiddos, and to me it was important to let my body get back to normal before that's even brought into the picture. So there's that. Coming off birth control was the best thing that I ever did, truly, for my body. I feel amazing. I'll be really transparent. I did not miss the cramps every month, but that's what it takes, so be it. I feel like I covered all bases with this. I mean, I'm sure I left something out. What kind of birth control I was on, how long I was on it, why I got on it, less anxiety, glowing skin, losing inflammation, focus better, got my cycle back, no skin breakouts, all the above. All right, I'm home. Jordan just called. He is on his way here. It is date night. I'm so excited. Right to the water bowl. Where are your brother and sister? Are they outside? Are they outside? We are going to Doc B's Fresh Kitchen, or Doc B's Fresh something like that. I don't know. It's in Dallas, but we're going there. I cannot wait. Ruby is so cute right now. I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions asked about this jacket. It is from Reformation, or however you say that. I'll put it right here on the screen. It's pretty chilly out. If you have any more questions below in regards to like the birth control stuff, leave those questions in the comment section below for me. As always, thank you so much for stopping in on my channel, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.
Whatever you want. And fish. Alright. Yo.